and then you just pretend to pour the milk into it. You grab the little tab, like on the instructions that came with them, and you throw it. And that's a great visual production. That'd be awesome in a manipulative type act where you're producing cards and silks and stuff like that. And that's a nice self-contained liquid vanish that plays huge for something that's going to take up so little space in your case. Another fun thing, you take the juice, it goes in your hand like that, awesome. And if you watch close, turns into a silk. Oh, and though to do that, it's really easy. If you haven't figured it out, you just take a silk, scrunch it up in your hand, pretend to pour, throw it in the air. Another fun one, if you want to channel your inner Shimada or James Demire, what happens is you put the red juice in your hand, turns to a handkerchief, and then that handkerchief turns to a cane. So another fun one, the milk goes in the hand. Oh, hang on, a little bit. Oh, hang on, a little bit more there, a little bit more there. Hang on. Ugh. A little bit more goes in the hand. If you watch close, it turns into a ball. If you're a ventriloquist and you want to do the drinking water with no skill, you can drink it like this and still talk like that. So you can use that as a ventriloquist to fake having actual skill. So you can use this like a ghost glass as well. And to do that, and a ghost glass, if you don't know, is a cup or bottle that slowly empties itself as if a ghost was drinking it. So to do it with this, what you would do is you would just loosen the top just a little bit, and then take your finger off. And what will happen is, depending on how loose it is, it will slowly start emptying itself. So if I empty it just a little bit more, like this, it's going to slowly start emptying itself as the balloon slowly deflates. That's set to go really slow. We can speed it up just a little bit here. Like that. So it could drink itself. So you can get it to that point, set it on the table. When you walk away, it's slowly going to start emptying itself, and then when you come back to it a minute later, it will be drunk. Alright, here's some other ideas I've had with this. You can pour juice in your hand, it turns into a ball, and then go into multiplying balls. Let's see. You pour the juice into a cup, and then you pour it out, and it turns it into water. And basically, to do that, you would just have the cup pre-filled with water. Do the fake pour of the juice. You could pour it into a kid's ear and do sort of like the old funnel thing at the end, the classic milk pitcher trick. Let's see. You could have a cup and you pour soda with a soda bottle into it, and you heat the cup and it turns into dry sugar, especially if you're doing like a health education type show for the little kids. You could pour iced tea into a cup and it turns to dry tea leaves. You could borrow a shoe from a kid and secretly load a small hat coil inside the shoe. The easy way would just borrow the shoe, smell it, go, and then shove it in there. And then pretend to pour the milk into the kid's shoe, and when you turn it over, it turns into the hat coil or confetti or something like that. For milk, what I don't use actual milk. I buy the little pods of non-dairy creamer and mix those with water, and that's a great way to travel with milk without traveling with milk. And you can get those if you're at a hotel. Every hotel has those. You can use the powdered non-dairy creamer as well. Let's see. You could put a white handkerchief in your hand, pour the red juice in it, and when you open your hand, the handkerchief is turned red, and that's just simply a thumb tip or a dye tube. So, one of the reasons I developed this was I needed a way to make milk disappear, and everything that was on the market didn't fit my needs. For example, this trick is way better than a milk pitcher, because a milk pitcher, you have to carry 2 containers of liquid. You have the milk pitcher plus the other thing, and a milk pitcher can spill if it's sitting on a thing and get knocked over. This is a self-contained purpose for that. So that's one of the reasons I developed this. The liquid never leaves the container. You don't have to refill it. This resets in 1 second. You've seen me reset it. It resets in about a second, maybe 2. You don't have to carefully pour stuff with a funnel into a container. You don't need a syringe to fill it. You just go, it resets, you're good to go. It's another nice thing about this. Gotta run, see ya. Have fun cleaning up.